pitch is in there for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Waka delivering a 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, they definitely need Hosmer to get back on track. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding forward for his first chance, Eric Hosmer, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Bader has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball. Machado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Joey Lebansky gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Guys, the swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. Hit hard to third. Machado is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, this team could really benefit if Colton Wong can get it going. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
So stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Batting third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Back. On Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Third baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 8th home run of the season for him, and they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy.
Play ball.
Colton Wong.
Settling in now, Hunter Renfroe. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Well, you know what? good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He'll check in here at 256. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Now a bunt attempt here. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Try again, 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1. Now the 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Renfroe at third with 2 away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hit in the air out to right. Martinez sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Padres. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Michael Wacha, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is in pursuit, but this will land out there just foul. Here's another 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is right there, 1 down.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to...
Play ball. 3.
Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. He reached on a single in his first try.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Friars 2. Here's Jed Jerko now as we move on.
St. Louis, third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Stepping into the box, Ian Kinsler.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Set and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
50th pitch of the game on its way. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Padres,
at the plate, Austin Hedges. He flew out in his last.
Let's play ball. He's out. Out. You're out. 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 He's out. 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 You're out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jose Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. Just a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He swings and grounds it to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple as they... Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Goldschmidt trying to get there. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Way outside. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Center fielder number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Up around the face. Margot, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Martinez going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here. Colton Wong will stand in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. So striding forward now, Austin Hedges.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now.
Let's play ball.
Number 60, John Brebbia. Then hitting for San Diego, number 33, Frankie Cordero. Now pitching for San Diego, number 58.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Martinez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Working to keep them in the game here. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0. Here it is. Outside. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Popped him up. Kinsler is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Cards strand a couple. John Gant has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53.
Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer as they'll
Leading out for the Padres, first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now pitching for the Padres, number 38, Aaron Lee.
Digging in once again.
For San Diego, the right fielder, number 10.
Jordan Hicks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
For the Cardinals, number 49, Jordan Hicks.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Behind 0-2 now. Renfroe aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Wong has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. A runner on first with 2 away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-2 the final score tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Michael Walker wins his 3rd of the season. Jordan Hicks records the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Gio Gonzalez is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
In the second spot.
Up next for the Buccos, Gunn. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And there are 2 away now. Here's Starling Marte. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all 4. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1. hit to short. And that's out number 1. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's just 1 for 6. And he fouls this one off. One and two, here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
In now, Mike Moustakas as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That's inside.
Now the 2-1 pitch is outside for a ball.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Thames stands at first with 1 out. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is calling for it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw in time and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Leading off for the Brewers, left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody
swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then, boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Yasmani Grandal.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. This is skied into short left center. Cabrera's there, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Gunn.
For Pittsburgh, third baseman, number 16.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Marte, the runner at second with one away. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now.
53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This one's down to third. Shaw has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.
Here in the fourth, left fielder, Ryan Braun.
So striding in, Cole Tucker. He singled his last time up.
Cole Tucker.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Into the box now, Joe Musgrove. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Fastball called for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go Ryan Reynolds, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Gunn. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. But it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Here's Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only.
Play ball.
Orlando
3.
Arcia.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee. And I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Josh Bell the next to hit. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Here's Melky Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 0-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a good job for him there. So digging in now, Eric Thames. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasted him.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Francisco Liriano enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one the count now. So 1-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's one on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Freddie Peralta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Cole Tucker will be the first one to greet him.
Leading off for the Pirates.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Francisco Liriano. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Braun. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Center fielder number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryan Reynolds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Gunn will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground towards the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Long throw to the plate.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane on the move. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with 1 away, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. The 0-2 delivery. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Reynolds makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pirates on top 8-3. So coming to the plate, Cole Tucker. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Cole Tucker.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Line drive to left. Braun has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
For the Pirates. Pitcher, Francisco Liriano.
So here now is the pitcher, Francisco Liriano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Braun comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Reynolds. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Gunn. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Yelich going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Here's Starling Marte. 0-1 the count. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun will reach out with 1. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little.
Number 49 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. He'll enter play right at 333. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. Arcia on at first, nobody out. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip. Keone Kela answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Right to him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Milwaukee. Brandon Woodruff enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in, Josh Bell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Leading off with the Pirates.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4. 3.
Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Josh Bell will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down.
Let's play ball.
Striding in, Yasmani Grandal. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Moustakas gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Travis Shaw. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit hard towards center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of it.
Lorenzo Cain is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And that one stayed too low apparently.
2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Oh no, it dropped. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Into the box now. Number 57 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 57.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
16-4 the final tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Joe Musgrove earns win number 7 on the season as he allows only 1 hit in 5+ innings in this one. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.